Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a general love and romance reading for Sagittarius for December 2020. Now, before I get started, I'm just going to ask that you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading or you can get your hands on the decks that I'm using. All right, let's go ahead and see what's in store for Sagittarius, December 2020. Love and romance. Messages for Sagittarius, please. December 2020. Love and romance. Ooh, we've got the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Cups. All right, somebody's feeling exhausted. Maybe a little bit anxious about a situation. Cutting through illusions. All right, so Scorpio energy, King of Pentacles, Tower, Two of Cups, King of Wands, the Three of Wands, okay, and we get the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, Sag, your overall energy, beautiful. This is this fire energy, the Ace of Wands. So for December 2020, you guys, there is something new that's beginning for you. It's also a very passionate new beginning, and I'm picking up on there being a lot of attraction between you and your person. All right, we do have the Six of Cups in reverse. There may be a need for you to release someone or something from the past, but I also feel as if there may be a sadness around a connection, a soulmate connection, or a past connection that's being healed. Yep, and look at that, we get the Five of Cups. So again, with the Five of Cups, especially in a love reading, Sag, you might be focused a little bit too much on these three cups that spilled. Some of you also might be dealing with like friends and family members who are also getting involved in this situation, because I'm really hearing that there was like a lot of gossip, or there were a lot of people's opinions about what happened or about this relationship or about this person. But what's beautiful is behind this person, there are these two cups, okay, which is love. This is Venus in Cancer. This is true love. This is an equal balance. And we also have the Two of Cups coming out in this reading, so it's very likely it's a soulmate relationship. Look at that. We do have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So many of my Saggies, this is about really focusing on your wish fulfillment. What would make you happy? The Ten of Cups is telling me that, again, there is still a relationship in the past, or maybe even that you're currently dealing with, but I'm picking up more than anything, it's a past relationship that you've been really working hard to heal, or that you do need to heal in order to bring, in order to bring about this new happiness in December and 2021. For some of you guys, there may be a third party situation here involved, because I'm looking at the Three of Wands here and also with the Tower. So either somebody put you in a third party situation, or maybe you are looking to move out of a connection because you've met somebody who really, really rocked your world. And so we've got the Death card. This is your energy, Sag. This is Scorpionic energy. You might have this in your chart. You might be attached to a Scorpio, because I also get the Tower energy, and this is Pluto. This is more Scorpio energy. So the Death card is telling me here there's some sort of resistance to change, Sagittarius. Maybe you've been in a connection for quite some time. Maybe, you guys have a family together, or you share assets and that sort of thing. And so you might be resisting moving forward or moving away from this connection because of that. I'm also getting that maybe some of you guys are, maybe there's somebody here who's holding on to you, okay, who's resisting this transformation and this movement forward. Now, in your surroundings, I do get the King of Pentacles in reverse. So I do feel like this is more of like a past energy that's still holding on to you, Sag. This is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the King of Pentacles is somebody who's very slow and steady, who builds their empire, but he's also a money king. He's financial. He has resources. So what I'm picking up on, Sag, here more than anything is there's a past connection that previously brought you stability. Whether you're with this person or not, but the breakup here is something that's really holding you back. This person might literally be holding finances over your head, or assets, or even, you're worried about if you have children together, if you were to separate, what would happen, how all of that would work out. But I'm actually getting also, for those of you who are single, that this could be an energy of, I don't have enough. I'm not where I want to be to move forward or to focus on love. Really needing to focus on your stability. There's something here that has upended you. Again, it could be something external, like a job loss, or maybe you got hit with like an extra bill that you weren't expecting at this time. But what's happening here with the Death card in reverse is like there's a transition that wants to take place, and you're going to have to step in your power and believe, Sag, that you have the strength to do it. What's holding you back? We get the Tower. For some of you guys, this is about actually moving house, or it's a physical move. The Tower is, again, this Plutonic energy. It could be Aries, it could be Scorpio energy that you're dealing with, but I do feel like you're trying to avert total disaster. For some of you guys, you have been in a connection, and I'm really picking up on, and I know some of you aren't going to like it, that you've fallen in love with somebody else and you want to move forward, but you're worried about the repercussions. You're worried about your person's reaction. Okay, for others of you, this is something that is, this is a huge change. Maybe you're being asked to move in with somebody, or you're being asked to take the next step. And again, it's going to really upend you somehow, either your living situation, or maybe even you're thinking about, how this will affect your finances. Okay, and kind of, I'm getting a little bit of, I kind of want to do this, but I don't feel like I'm ready. I'm not sure if I'm secure enough. But what's affecting this situation, what you need to know, is the Two of Cups, that there is a true love situation. There is a soulmate situation here that you're dealing with, okay? And this is beautiful. And with the Ace of Wands, there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of attraction. Some of you guys need to let go of past hurts and disappointments, or a relationship that maybe was a karmic soulmate relationship that is holding you back, okay? In the recent past, you get the King of Wands. So this could be your energy. Now, the King of Wands sometimes gets a bad rap for being that player energy, right? Somebody who wants to walk away from a commitment. Sag, I really feel like this is your energy, and by no means am I calling you a player, but I'm feeling and I'm seeing sort of that 10 of Wands energy that you have, that you're feeling walled in by your current circumstances. Now, this could be, if you're single, that you have a lot of job responsibility, family responsibilities, what have you, and you're really ready for something new. Okay, you're not okay with the status quo, or you want to move towards love, and especially if there's this soulmate energy, if you've met this person, or you're sensing this energy around you, that you want more out of your circumstances. Okay, for some of you as well, you may have been dealing with another fire sign who, again, wasn't delivering on what they were saying. So we get the King of Pentacles and we get the King of Wands. Both of these, this may be somebody you share assets with, or a home, or a business. And I feel like some of you are thinking about moving away from this energy, but you're really worried about sort of those, the financial and the material repercussions. And I also feel like some of you may be dealing with somebody who's quite explosive. Now, fire energy is in and of itself quite explosive, but I think you're a little bit worried, if you're dealing with an Aries or you're dealing with a Scorpio, how somebody's going to take some news. What's coming in from above, though, you get the Three of Wands. This is a card of waiting, and this is a card of waiting for your ships to come in, because Spirit wants you to know, Sag, that whatever this change is for you in your love life, that you deserve it. This is something that's been a long time coming, and as we finish up one cycle, there's a new one, a passionate one that's ready to begin here, okay? And your final outcome, you get the Eight of Pentacles. So this is earth energy. This is, I feel like you do have something that's coming in to bring you some sort of stability after a lengthy sort of period of turmoil. Now, again, some of you were in a stable situation, but it was no longer happy. It's no longer resonating with you or aligned with you, and you're a little bit worried about what that's going to do to your finances. And Spirit's coming in here to say, you know what, everything's going to be just fine. Many of you are moving towards somebody. This person might be at a distance. Again, it could be a long distance relationship, or maybe that they have to travel to come and see you. And Spirit wants you to know that there is stability within this relationship. It's something that will go the long haul. It's also a reminder here for you to be patient. That what you're waiting for is coming. What you've been asking for is coming, especially after a tumultuous cycle in your love life. Okay, and the Ace of Wands, a brand new beginning, lots of passion in store for you. So let's go ahead and see what comes through. Oh, yeah, look at that. We get the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. So Archangel Chamuel is a beautiful energy to work with. He brings harmony into all of our relationships. So I do feel like you are supported. Some of my Saggies, you might be dealing with somebody that you feel is a little bit volatile, or maybe if it's like an Aries energy, another fire energy, or Scorpio energy, you're really worried about. And this could be a past connection that's currently affecting you, but I think you're really worried about, or you were really worried about what they would do or how they would react to you moving away from them. Okay. But the third chakra is also coming in to tell you that you need to set your boundaries. This is that yang energy. This is that masculine energy. So you're really supported in making the decisions that are right for you and setting your boundaries. Okay. And, it may take a little bit of courage, because we do have this tower moment here to really stand up for yourself and have either this conversation. And I'm also getting there may be some, like, you might be a little bit worried about arguing, or like how this person is going to react. So Spirit is saying that, there is a little bit of a warning here for some of you, that, to make sure that if you do feel like somebody's a little bit volatile, to kind of like to remove yourself from the situation. Okay, some of you guys have been burying yourselves in work in order to not think about this, or not to focus on love, or, while you're trying to figure out like the best strategy here to move forward. Okay. And for those of you who are single, this is that masculine energy, stepping into your power, and really don't hesitate to call on Archangel Chamuel. There are meditations and prayers that you can do who's going to bring you harmony in all of your relationships. All right, so let's go ahead. Yep, and I just heard St. Louis. I don't know what that means, or if somebody lives in St. Louis, or if that means something to somebody out there. Okay. All right, and then we get the Temple Path, number 12. So you get 12 breaking down to a 3. So we have 33, the master number. This is the master teacher number. For those of you who are having trouble or are healing from whatever this 10 of Cups in reverse energy is, it might be a divorce, but it's something that brought you sadness or sorrow. It could also, they're saying some of you may have lost a loved one and have had a hard time moving on from that. And this is something that you are very attached to. There is a beautiful new beginning coming for you. And the Temple Path is telling you they're bringing you a spiritual connection, this 2 of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have caring connections. So there's definitely a soulmate energy that's moving towards you. If you don't already know who this person is, it's something coming in with, this 8 of Pentacles, telling me that some of you may work together, or you might meet in a place like where they work or something along those lines, but it's also a relationship that's going to go the distance, okay? So the Temple Path is telling me that you're being guided to take these steps and to move forward and move through what is kind of like leaving behind a difficult cycle for you, okay? And then we get Patience. This is your card. This is the Sagittarius card. It's very closely linked for me to the Temperance energy. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Also, some of you may be working with your angels and guides closely in order to bring in this soulmate energy. If you don't know who this person already is, they're asking you to be patient, and that's coming through twice with the 8 of Pentacles as well, that this is something that may not happen overnight, but your ships are coming in. What you've been asking for, your prayers are being answered, and something is moving towards you slowly but surely. And it's this 2 of Cups, which is healing, but also a very deep soul connection. All right, and then you guys get Deceit, number 25, breaking down to a 7. So what's interesting here is I do feel like that some of you may be moving away from a certain connection to be with somebody else, and you're really a little bit worried about how this looks and how others may feel. But Spirit wants you to know that this is actually, this is something that I think that needs to happen, that you're being guided to take, regardless of, if you've been keeping these feelings to yourself about this particular connection. I also feel like some of you may have been dealing with player energy in the past, and Spirit saying it's time to move away from that, from this deception. It's time to move away from, if this King of Wands is somebody else, somebody that maybe promised you the world, promised you stability, and I feel like they're coming out as this King of Pentacles and this King of Wands, so earth or fire energy, but they don't have to necessarily be those signs, but that they promised you a lot and they didn't deliver on it, okay? And now, like, I feel like for some of you, for a select few of you, they're trying to hold on to you and holding sort of money over your head, or maybe even made you believe that you couldn't be without them, that you were too dependent on them. Spirit does want you to move away from that and really step into your power. 37 breaks down to a 10. This cycle is coming to an end, and you've got the Sun waiting for you. Okay, the Sun is a brand new beginning. It's happiness, it's co-creation. And with this Ace of Wands, there's a lot of passion here, Sag. So December is shaping up to be something really beautiful for you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some romance angels for you and see what else comes through, what messages we have for my Sagittarius for love and romance, December 2020. Whoa, okay, so we get, I'm not going to take them, even though I'm going to pull 4 cards for you. I think those 4 popped out, but okay. All right, you guys get worth waiting for. Beautiful. So Sag, you guys might be waiting for somebody to come towards you. Maybe it's a long distance relationship, or maybe you've just been waiting for love to come into your life. Divine timing is at work in your love life. This is also supported by the Patience card. You deserve love. Yeah, some of you guys have been in a connection where there isn't, where there hasn't been an equal exchange, or where somebody has made you feel less than. And for those of you who aren't in a connection or haven't experienced a connection like that, you being single, it's time for you to really really believe here that you are lovable, that you are awesome, okay? And that you deserve the best. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully and being in the present. So this is another card supporting that 8 of Pentacles energy. It's not about necessarily, some of us might have been focused on the destination or what it is we want to attract, especially if we're waiting for a particular person. But Spirit's saying, make sure that, the advice here is to, make sure you enjoy your everyday. Bring love into the little things that you do, when you make yourself a meal, when you go to work, the way you wear your hair, just taking care of yourself inside and out is going to raise your vibration and make all of this happen that much quicker. And then we get true love. Beautiful, Sag. This is the romance of a lifetime. Yes, you get double confirmation here of the 2 of Cups. Okay, which is telling me that, this is not only a divine counterpart that's coming towards you, but this is something that's going to bring you stability. And this is really what you've been waiting for, Sag. You get the Sun and the Ace of Wands. So again, you might be dealing with, a fire sign, another fire sign. And in that case, your December is going to pop off with a lot of passion. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else comes through for my dear Sagittarius for December 2020. Ooh, look at that. We get creativity. Beautiful. So creativity, this is the element of the divine feminine and flow. But what I'm seeing here is this 2 of Cups. You guys are really working on building a partnership or attracting a love interest or a soulmate energy where you guys are going to create the life that you've been looking for, that you've been wanting. Some of you guys with this what I'm seeing here is with this hot air balloon, I'm seeing that there may be travel involved, whether that's you guys traveling together. I just got sort of a humanitarian message here. Like some of you guys might like volunteer together or like to do volunteering together or take like a special trip. Others of you, it's about, it's just about creating this beautiful life, happiness, being with somebody who's worth it, who makes you feel worth it, and with your true love here. Okay. I love that these two are on this like really high flying disc. This is also telling me that you are attracting an energy that you're attracting an energy that is comparable to yours, that's equal to yours, Sag. Because I feel like, you've either previously attracted relationships where people have been deceptive, or they haven't been, they've been lower vibrational, and you're like no longer willing to stand for that. Okay, and then we get life purpose. Beautiful. So some of you guys, again, this time that you have while you're waiting for either this person to move towards you or just to call love into your life, you're really being asked here, and this also supports the Eight of Pentacles, to focus on your present, focus on what it is your life purpose is. Remember that, our mission here is to love and to be loved, and to bring that into every element of what we do. So for those of you who are single and you don't have this energy in your life yet, or you're moving out of a difficult situation, really important that you focus on what makes you happy and what brings you joy and what really lights up your soul. And then we get inner peace. Beautiful. I do feel like, Sag, some of you guys have been dealing with a situation or a relationship that has been, maybe it was, that was toxic or was difficult with this deceit, and I feel like you're finally moving away from it, or you're understanding, you're seeing what it is you have to do to move away from these energies that really pull you out of your alignment and out of balance, and you're no longer willing to do that. Again, for those of you who are waiting, you might be waiting for somebody to move, you might be waiting for travel restrictions, or they might be caught up in something that they have to take care of while you're waiting for this energy to come in. So it's all about, it's all about you right now. Remember that what you think is what you create, and that you are lovable, you deserve love, and you deserve to be happy. And for those of you who are looking for a stable relationship, this is what I feel you're calling in at this time. Wow. So the first card that popped out, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Yeah. I do feel like, that it could speak a little bit to your energy, Sag, but I think you're really worried about, for those of you who might be leaving a connection, and if it's a long-term connection with this King of Wands, King of Pentacles, I think that you're a little bit worried about them being resentful towards you. That's what I'm getting. But I also feel like you have to release them as well, forgive them, and sort of look at the situation with gratitude for what it taught you, even though it's been extremely difficult, and that can be very difficult to do in the moment. But just don't let, this person or your past situations distort this connection that's moving towards you. All right, beware of what you're projecting, for qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So there's a lot of energy coming through here, Sag, about really raising your vibration, finding your inner peace, especially if those of you who have been single for a while, and and you're just sort of wondering like, hey, I've been calling in my soulmate for ages, what's going on, what's happening here. And then for those of you, when you're dealing with somebody who's really difficult, somebody who might come at you, they don't come at you correct, somebody who might be holding on to you when you want to leave. And I feel like there is a little bit of hesitation. There's a little bit of worry in this reading about that. But remember, use this opportunity to, take this challenge as an opportunity to like shine your light. And it's time to really focus on you. And then we get, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Some of you guys may have been dealing with somebody, again, that King of Wands, that King of Pentacles energy that was a little bit controlling, or maybe who doesn't want to give you your space right now, or doesn't want to allow you to move out, or they don't want this connection to end. Spirit is really coming in to ask you, Sag, in these difficult times, if that resonates with you, to really focus on you and what makes you happy. Also, I do feel like let there be closeness, but always give each other space. This tells me that you and this new soulmate energy that's coming towards you, that you guys might be at a distance from each other. Don't worry, okay? This is coming, it's happening, but you do need to be patient, okay? So that's what I've got for you guys for December 2020. I hope you found clarity and guidance in these love messages. Thank you for listening. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.